Oh boy. Little previews of our new characters there. We'll see what that's all about. But before that, let's do a little recap in the only way I know possible. Just trying to remember it on the fly. I don't fully know what was last episode or the time before, but we're gonna start at the most important thing, which was your buddy, Marlowe, the hunter, got.
Mm-hmm.
They, you rushed back after talking to the choo-choo, group. I forgot, it's something else with the C. You, kind of figuring out that you need to find these train pieces and kind of what all was going on there. And when you came back, you saw that poor Malo had gotten got by Pinky, or not by Pinky, by Hecna, turned in by Scooter. Because Marlowe knew where the stick was, and that little snitch done told. Thankfully, you saw that she had left quite a interesting little symbol, little hint for you that sent you to Gary. He was the sweetest big boy that y'all hurt. Not too bad. You maybe left him alive, but poor guy. She'd hid it in Gary's pen, and after a disgusting encounter with that, you managed to find it and sneak away and head to Locke, where he said he would kind of work on maybe making a general dupe of the stick if y'all needed to confront Hecna. But Stefano urged that you should go quickly to the Tunnel of Love, because Cicero is in, he has, whatever the word is, something for, he has the chair. More than likely, that was his piece, his throne, and Hecna was nice enough when he locked him inside of his own heart after ripping it out of his chest to at least give him a comfy chair. You know, what a nice, kind individual.
Sounds lovely.
He's really great, guys. I don't know what y'all are so worried about. And after going in, Kythele nearly getting done got by some sirens, you made your way through the Tunnel of Love and into the pit of this heart. Cicero, you saw, was crumpled over, very upset, over a very broken boat, where the chair would have, a chair in a gondola would have sat, was gone. He yelled that he took it, and are you here to, make matters worse, as a burst of just angry, are we... Oh, yes. Sorry, I was looking to see if I had any words that I needed to start putting in. But Mitch, we do want a necro game. I was about to say necro because a necromantic angry burst of energy came towards y'all. Obviously, we are short a Kate. I have her character sheet, though, totally already open. I was prepared. So we will pilot her since, hey, Blair's moving today. Congrats, Blair.
Mm.
You're probably very dead asleep right now, which is totally acceptable after driving across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get her sheet up. But how do I want to do the order here? I think we'll stay with our little main crew here, our first group. As Cicero throws this energy towards you, and then my dog's about to bark, and you feel this just. It's similar to what Kate had felt before, of that just sadness and anger. Like, just absolutely this weird, sourceless sadness and anger that you all now feel a bit of. It wafts over. It doesn't, stick around or anything. But Cicero just kind of looks at you, working on some other little ball of magic. He's like, did he send you to make matters worse?
No, he didn't. Actually,
we sent us to make matters worse.
A little breathy chuckle.
Not quite that, but we're not here to mess with you. We were just looking for an item
that's already been taken. I don't know how much I can do his whispery voice with my new mic setup, so imagine it's real whispery and angry. He was here just 30 minutes ago, and the only time I've seen you three before was with him while he tormented me. What makes me think I should believe you?
Well, you remember Kate here? I gesture to Kate. Kind of had a connection with you. You kind of shared and was empathetic to your situation.
No,
we're
she
not...
took that information. I didn't give it freely.
Okay. She Kythele looks at Med, looks at Kate, and then I think she's like, okay. Stands, puts her hands on her hips, and it's just like, hey, we're just here to get the thing so we can get out of here. I'm just gonna shoot you straight. We're not here to fight you. We're kind of against this whole thing, if I had to really, put a line in the sand. Yeah. So what happened to your chair? And that will be out of your hair. Really, honestly, we'll go try and get it back. Maybe free you from this place.
There's no freeing me from this place. I had one bit of peace, and it was that chair. Since it's gone, I felt untethered. There's no escape at all. You feel the whole walls kind of rumble as he that black kind of smoky energy kind of starts to grow off of him more again.
Then Kythele's gonna sling her shield down and pull her mace out. There's a certain kind of escape if we're going to rumble.
Rumble.
He just again, no real eyes or anything because of that plate, and so much of him is just so decayed. But he kind of turns and he's like,
Is it detect good and evil that helps me determine if someone's undead?
Yes.
I'll do that. Because I don't remember if I already did that with Cicero. My assumption is he's undead, but I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah.
While they're talking.
Yeah. So, isn't there a radius on that?
Sure, yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet. So, let me, real quick, pull in a map for everybody to kind of get an idea of what's going on here. Okay, so y'all have kind of, to get in, you kind of came down this little rapid waterfall area and plopped down. Cicero kind of looks at you all as you're talking, Kythele, and just kind of grabs what's left of that boat and just throws it into the water, and it kind of hits and goes off the edge of another waterfall. It's just kind of looks at you.
You just picked up a boat.
Yeah, it's like a big swan boat.
Isn't he like
One
super
hand.
tall, Cicero?
Yes, yes. Very, very tall, like 7-foot-ish kind of tall individual. It looks like he was of some sort of human-esque thing at some point in life. But is now just very gaunt, decayed, has a just gaping hole in his chest where his heart would have been. And then is kind of blinded here by this weird mask. But
Is he
yes.
behind anything like stone or?
No, it's pretty open. So let me move stream over so they can kind of see what we're looking at here. The like middle section there is water, so that's gonna be difficult terrain. It's probably walkable, and then all of the edges are that weird pulsing organ-like material.
Yuck. Okay. I'm gonna fly.
Yes, smart.
But I want to go ahead. Can I move myself? Why can't I move myself?
Let me see. Controlled by. Let me give you access. There you go. You should be able to move. For just like a refresher for everyone watching, and then for our newbies, let me read the description of this room, which is: the walls flutter with pulsing veins, bright red against deeper red membranes. The air is heavy with a stench of iron and smoke, and the water here is redder and thicker. Despite the warm red light spilling over the room, the space feels heavy and gloomy. The thump of a monstrously loud heartbeat echoes with a dull, hollow sound all around. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross in here.
Cannot move my character. What is going on with me?
Let's see. Oh, because I gave it to David's count. You're not on that one. Let me. There we go. Now you should be able to.
Now I can't. Okay, I want to move here.
Okay.
And do detect good and evil.
Beautiful.
And so I really want to know if Cicero is undead.
Yes, he is very much so.
Glorious. Okay.
I think so. As you've kind of been having this, he trains his attention back over to you, Kythele, and you can see him kind of grip his staff a little more, and that energy kind of building up in his hands again. And he's like, "You may be onto something. My only escape may mean death." And he'll shoot that energy at you again.
Neat.
That is rude.
Well,
So rude.
could I cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Absolutely.
Okay, I will do that. That puts my AC up to 20.
Okay. So, will you three, or three as in I'm also rolling for Blair, roll initiative for me, so I can just write that down. Grab some dice. Make my life easier.
That's a 7.
Woo! I have spent spell slots other than this. Did we get those back?
If it was while fighting Gary, no.
Gary? Okay. Yep. It would have been. 18.
Alrighty. Blair got a nat 1. Sorry, Blair.
Blair.
We'll try to not kill you while you're gone. It's okay. Last time she missed, I got a nat 20 and got her a cool weapon, so I'm just evening out.
Very true.
You had 18, Kythele?
Yep.
And then what was med?
7. He's thinking.
Okay. So, will you please do for me, Kythele, a dex save?
Oh yeah, I'm so good at those. 9.
Okay.
You don't need to be nimble. You're strong.
A strong.
That's right.
Strong and slow. Can't get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We have others who will be fast and small.
Yes.
Okay.
Far more
Or just
nimble.
small by that fix.
Stroke.
So strong.
So you take just 4 necrotic damage,
Necrotic?
and your next attack you subtract a d4.
Oh, screw you, buddy.
So, as this is starting, we go to a different part of our tunnel of love here. We go back just one more chamber as we have Maggie Ann and Lemon. Y'all are in one of these swan gondola kind of boats. Your general trip has been pretty uneventful. Until now, you have 2 vampires in the boat attacking you. It's not looking great. You had rolled into this room that was dark, and it seemed pretty fine. You saw there was a little bit of a bridge. There were kind of like table chairs, but nothing to be seen, minus a few dead bodies, and that was a little concerning. As you were looking at them, you felt the bob of the boat, and you turn around to see a woman clinging on, almost like claws, digging into the back of the swan's kind of feathers, smiling at you with fangs, and then you feel a bob again, and you see standing, kind of lean, like arm wrapped around the little swan's neck, leaning off the side, a gentleman in a blood-covered suit, little fangs smiling at you. Could I get the 2 of you to roll initiative for me real quick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think. So this one is
Ooh.
Okay. First
Nice.
roll is a 20.
Nat 20.
Really?
For a grand total of 23.
nice.
Yes.
I think I actually have. Oops, that's wrong. I'm going to switch real quick back to Cam so I can look at my character sheets and roll 20. Okay. What did that make your grand total there, Pix?
23.
Nice. Then what does Lemon have?
I got a 12.
12. Okay. Let's see, what is their initiative? So that makes that. And then Lemon and. Okay. So, we first have up the marvelous Miss Maggie Ann. As you decide what you're going to do with these very obviously hostile creatures that have just jumped in your boat, what does Maggie look like as they do what they're about to do?
Maggie is the tiniest of gnomes, coming in at a solid 3 feet tall, but she is the buffest little gnome you've ever seen. She has abs of steel, like a 12-pack, and has gray skin with white tattoos that almost look like they move, and most of them depict just like really pretty like storylines from her history and her family's history, and then there's a couple really random ones like a lollipop and like a little bugbear somewhere on her shoulder. And she is toting the smallest warhammer she could find, which is like 2 feet tall, so it is most of her body. just in a big black and purple trench coat, and she very much looks like she walked off of the circus circuit. She is walking contradiction, but she's strong.
So strong. All right.
So strong.
What do you do as the man on the front just kind of laughs, and the lady on the back starting to like lean in, like licking her lips?
Won't get angry. I'm a rage.
Rage. Beautiful. What path barbarian did we choose?
Path of the Ancestors. So as she starts to rage, all of these like spirits start to circle around her, and it just kind of becomes like this flowy orb of like kind of angry spirits just kind of vibing around her. Not super content.
Love it.
She is going to pull the giant warhammer off of her back with both hands and hopefully go for the one licking lips, because I don't like that attitude. We'll see how that goes on.
Love it. Alrighty, so roll to hit.
Nice.
20 to hit.
Okay.
Not a nat 20, but
that will definitely hit. Go ahead and do damage for me.
And then damage is kind of sad. Damage is a 6. Plus 2 for rage, so 8 points of damage.
Okay. I guess I'm adding another screen with my phone. Has a calculator. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. So we'll do around here, then we'll start mixing in everything. So this lady vampire does not approve of this ungrateful behavior. You're in her home and you're just hitting her in the face. And I think is going to bite at you officially first. That's pretty good. What's her? Oh God, that's 24. I was alive. Okay, so that's a lot going on there. Okay, so one willing creature or a creature that is okay, not grappled. So just bit you, not grappled. Is going to do a. Oh, I'm so sorry again. 15 piercing, which will be halved because you are raging.
Math.
So that would be 7.
Seven-ish?
Yeah. And then, wow, I rolled literally 3 1s and a 2. So 5 necrotic damage on top of that.
Right.
Then she just gonna smack you in the face and kind of scratch at you.
You said this was a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. That is probably not going to hit. That's only a 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
She looks a little confused, like her eyes kind of flare, like the rage is being like transmitted via this bite. She's a little confused by the adrenaline that's going on. And then Lemon, it is your turn. Can you explain what they look like as they do what they wish to do?
Yes. So Lemon looks like a gnome. They have bright yellow hair, and they're like in little pom-pom pigtails, like cute little. I love them. They stand 3.5 feet tall. They have bright blue eyes. They're very fair-skinned. Wearing black leather pants and the black leather vest. They look awesome.
Yeah. All right.
And
What are everyone's pronouns? In game, what are everyone's pronouns for their characters and themselves? Because I don't know. So
You can see it on the Twitch stream.
Yeah. So we have Maggie, she, her, and then Lemon, they, them.
they, them. And I am going to. How close? So this is
all within a tiny little 2-seater boat, you know?
Okay.
4-seater boat.
Well, I don't know, because so here's the deal. I've never played a caster before. So, yeah, right? So, as a sorcerer, I can use, like, my cantrip, right? So I can firebolt them, and there's no, like, minimum range. So, is that okay?
Yep.
All right.
All right, you going for Lady Vamp or Man
The
Vamp?
lady.
Okay.
The lady, because I had 25 to hit.
Nice. Yeah, going to roll that damage.
And I got a 14 damage.
Nice. You know, I almost love the simplicity of D&D, of now I don't have to do armor calculations. I've been playing so much Cyberpunk lately that I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice. It's just damage. Okay. The guy on the front, actually, first, as you hit this lady with your firebolt, she was fully distracted, you know, trying to scratch on and bite into Maggie. She turns and, like, gives you this glare. Like, you see that kind of anger, that adrenaline she's feeling, and stares at you. I'm so sorry, there's no save for this. Let me just roll some damage real quick. As you just feel, as you kind of catch her eye. I'm rolling really bad on my d6s, so that's good at least. 7 damage. Psychic damage, if that matters for anything for you. As you feel that anger kind of just dart into your head, and it's just your head feels hot and a little, like, airy as you take this pain, which at the same time, I think the guy is just going to punch at you.
Okay.
That's not going to hit on the first one. That was a whopping 8. And then the second one is a 19.
Oh, that hits.
That one will hit. I have dice in here. I am rolling so many ones. 6 bludgeoning damage. So, the boat continues to go as y'all are fighting. Whereas in the next room, Kythele, actually, you are not first, technically. As it kind of shoots that, with Kythele and Kate still kind of being here on the boat, Med's moved. You all start to notice that the water in the middle of this starts to like splash up, and then it starts to bubble. It almost looks like it's boiling, as you can see this like red kind of glow around the top of Cicero's quarterstaff that he's holding. And let me get the area. Let me pop out this character sheet. That'll make my life easier. So it is in a 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. So pretty much this whole end here. So all of y'all will kind of be in this general area as you see it start to bubble, and then he shoots the air or the water that kind of comes up. It almost looks like a volcano erupting as the thick blood red water comes shooting up into y'all. I need Med, Kythele, and Kate to all make dex saves. What is our save?
Nat 20.
What?
Nice. All right, all of you just pass.
Good.
Just pass as this is kind of going. You're all kind of knocked to the side a little bit, but you're able to keep your bearings as then it is officially Kythele's turn.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna double move to him.
Okay.
Taking the long way.
Okay.
So like through here.
Okay.
And I also have Earthwalk, so if you'll let me, if there is difficult terrain, if I can use Earthwalk to get around it.
What is the same? Like, is that specifically just like difficult terrain as a general? Because it is like water.
Yeah, that's what it is. You can move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without expending extra movement. So I still tried to stay to the outside of the water.
Yeah, to the outside is fine. It's a little icky and it's a little gross, but it's not going to be difficult terrain.
And then I'm just going to square up with him and try and keep his attention.
Okay.
But I can't attack because I had to move twice. So.
Alrighty. So. That is going to be him officially, which you did definitely get his attention.
Hey there, asshole.
Ooh.
A very reverent paladin.
That's funny. Okay, so the staff that is it looks just as kind of like old and worn as he is. This like mix of wood and iron, and it does like it's amazing that it is still in one piece. It almost looks like, you know, the top of it being this kind of sculpted skull almost. You see that those eyes kind of glow with that kind of deep red somewhere in the staff, and that kind of gray smoke starts to pour out as he's going to swing and hit you with it.
AC's 20.
Okay, that is a 17 on the die, unless he has really shitty weapon attack. Yeah, so that is going to hit.
Yep.
You kind of get sideswiped by this. And Med, you watch. I don't know if Kythele would quite notice with what's going on or being this close to it, as this black energy kind of pours out of the eyes and kind of encompasses her wholly as it hits. It kind of like poofs out in this cloud. I need you to make a Constitution save for me, Kythele, as I roll all of these dice real quick.
11.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's as moon.
Okay, you take 27 damage.
Oh,
and did
shit.
you say what was your Constitution save?
11.
Your health is lowered by 27. Your max health.
That's great.
You sure? I feel like
Okay, cool. That's fun.
So, let's see. That would technically be...
I do think Kythele says, people with staves aren't supposed to hit with them.
You hear just like that same hoarse voice laugh, but in your head.
Get out of there.
All right. Med, that brings it to you.
Well, I was gonna do things, but now I'm not gonna do things.
Sorry.
Okay. That effect of lowering the max HP, is that like a curse, or is that like
It's so I'll say you watched as this like smoke kind of went around, and you can see where kind of that injury is, a little bit of, you know, say kind of like hit the shoulder and kind of broke the skin, and you watch as the black mist kind of comes back into the staff, like bringing Kythele's like blood in with it, and you can see it almost like Cicero himself almost kind of like take in all of that energy. So it looks more like a draining than a like.
Gotcha.
Sucks for you.
Wasn't a disease or anything.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I was getting at. Okay. Okay. So Kythele looks pretty busted up, and Lemon and Maggie Ann just a little bit. Or a lot of it?
Y'all don't know that they exist yet. You have not seen them
Oh.
yet. Yeah, they're in a whole
Okay.
chamber before you.
Gotcha. Okay, that does change. Okay. Woof. Okay. Well, I gotta heal my girl.
Thanks.
I have to touch her though. Oh, I don't want to touch you. You're
I get it.
super close to him.
I get it.
Okay.
I mean, you can get to me and then retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, you do you. Like, it's all good.
Let's see. Flying has twice my walking speed. Is that correct? Anyone knows?
I think it's usually default is the same as your walking speed.
Oh, is it?
But I don't know if like Eric Krokra, or however you say it, have a beefier flying speed.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think like my fairy has like double the flying speed.
I feel like there was something about flying that made it like. Awesome.
If you click on your speed, does it have both walking and flying?
Oh, flying 50 feet. All right,
Nice.
There we go. It's double.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
So can I get to you? 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get to you and carry you and get out of there, but I can't heal you.
What's your movement?
50, but oh yeah, because I can move and then do a thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
you
you can
can-
spin
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. Oh, I can only move me. Okay, so I think what that does is that makes it so I have to be here. I end here with Kythele by me, and then I'm going to do a heal. What do I have?
Let's see. I'm gonna put in for us just a couple of. I thought I had my vampire tokens in here, but I don't. So I can keep my health. Correct.
Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to do a. I'm gonna cast the healing word, but at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh god damn. Well, that's a 10.
I mean, I only can get up to 27 right now, so...
Okay. How long does that? I guess. Okay. Must have lost some levels or something, like a level drain. Okay. God, that's all I can do, I think.
Okay. here we go.
Oh, I can do a bonus action as my spiritual weapon. Oh, the healing word. Never mind. That could have been a bonus action. Oh, well. We're good.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, perfecto. Let's see. So then in this room, the next would be Kate. Which of our spells and such looking? Okay. Oh, she doesn't have any, like, damaging spells really from far away. Or cantrips. What's her? She got. I don't want to kill Blair if she's not here. She can't even really get in because this is going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to just get out of the boat and get up in there. So I think what we will have her do is just maybe just a good old Bane. That's always good. For spells, I must roll a d4. So essentially, do what happened to you. So we'll do it. We'll do a good old Bane towards Mr. Cicero. Let's have him roll a charisma saving throw. That is pretty good. What's this? Oh, and he has... Oh, no, he doesn't have a bonus to it, but that's still going to make it a 16 on the die. What is her save? Her save is 13. So he is not baned, but she will throw a bardic inspiration over to Kythele.
Thank you.
Which is a d6 at this level. Oh, actually, is she leveled up? She's still level 4. That's fine. D6 still.
Okay.
I don't know. I think 5 maybe when it switches over. Okay. Then we go back up to our wonderful Maggie and Lemon. As currently this blood-covered gentleman vamp is scratching on to Lemon. Kind of, it seems like both in like... I'm trying to hurt you, but also trying to get you away from firebolting my compatriot. Whereas the woman is currently trying to, like, latch on to Miss Maggie Ann. Y'all have kind of, with this boat, you notice you're picking up speed. That it seems like this lazy river is turning less lazy as it has shot you out of this room and you've kind of gotten into this hallway that is nearly pitch black. It still has a little bit of that red haze, so you're able to see enough, but it is extremely low light as y'all are, think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know, when it just gets faster and faster and faster and faster. That's kind of what is generally happening. But you're actively fighting these vampires in the process. So, Pix, you are up first. What would you like to do?
I want to not get eaten. I want to not be vampire bait. And I also want out of this tunnel because I sadly hated that scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the one that is holding me because she's not grappling me, right?
Yeah, not grappling, just constantly trying to get a hold of you.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly swing around and try to smack her and hopefully, you know, knock her unconscious and off the boat. That'd be great. It's time for her to go bye-byes.
Goodbyes.
Guys, thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a wonderful time. Mm-hmm. And a 24 should hopefully hit.
That will definitely hit.
And for a solid, wow, another 8 points of damage. I can't roll over a 1 on damage, and it's really sad. But I got an 8 on damage.
And that's fine. And that's including your rage.
Yes, that is including my rage.
Perfecto. Okay, still there, but takes that kind of smack to the face, and goes back into the attack. I think that as the lair action for this turn, it is, instead of anything completely horrible happening, like erupting blood, instead, Med, I'm going to need you to do a dex save as you hear screaming from behind you, and over this waterfall comes a swan gondola with 2 vampires and 2 gnomes careening into this area. Will y'all also please make a dex save as this boat is pretty much getting wrecked in the shallow water as y'all come in.
Okay. Of course.
That's a 12.
Okay.
That was 6.
Okay.
I
Lemon.
get smashed by a fucking boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No.
Got a 14.
Okay. So
Not my new and old friends.
It was almost 16. I'm so sad about that.
So, Med and Lemon, you both take 7 damage as Med, you're kind of almost knocked out of the sky as it just like flies off, clips you. You're good. You manage to kind of hold it as you look and see this boat hit the ground, completely submerge, and bits of pieces of it kind of come out, and then standing probably like chest deep are 2 gnomes, and then some vampires there in their knee-deep water as they're trying to get out. I will say Lemon and the 2 vampires, y'all are prone, so that's going to take a little bit of get back up. Maggie, you're good. After you kind of landed, you're able to bounce back, so you're not going to have to worry about losing movement. I also do, you can either like movement or action to get up from prone. So if you would rather like, I'm just going to stand and do something, or if you want to, I want to stand and run away, both are options. So, or like half the movement sort of thing. That was the lair action, which brings Kythele. We're all in one big room now. Let's go to real initiative order.
You know, a lot of stuff happened back there, but I'm very much focused here, so I'm gonna attack this asshole.
Do it.
With my mace. Does 20 hit?
Uh-huh.
Cool. I am going to do damage, and I'm gonna spend a 2nd level smite on him as well. So that's 7. I haven't rolled, and he's undead, right?
Yes.
So I believe that's 4d6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. So it's 23 damage altogether.
Nice. Okay.
And then I have a 2nd attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're level 5, baby.
And
Did you move back to him?
yeah, I never left him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you just flew to me and then left.
That makes sense. Yep, I probably couldn't carry you. That makes sense.
I'm beefy. I do want to pull him this way so his attention is not towards my party.
Okay.
And then I will attack again.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, Tay. I have a thing with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, which was my mace, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space.
Nice.
So I would have moved him here.
Okay.
And then I will move in here.
Okay.
And then I did that, and now I'm going to attack again. With this.
And then subtract. I was supposed to subtract a d4 from the last one, but I think that wouldn't have mattered. You rolled so high.
Well, it was a 20.
Yeah, it would have been fine. Even with a 4, you would have still, even subtracting a 4, you still would have hit. Yeah.
Okay, and then I will miss on the second one.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do as a bonus action.
Okay.
Unless I have a healing potion, which I don't. Okay. So we're gonna play this game, huh?
Okay. I think that... Oh boy. There are so many things he can do that has so much grammar. Okay, so... Kythele.
Hello again.
He kind of looks at you. Again, that weird, just always knowing, even though it's just this metal plate over his eyes. And looks down at you, and you start to hear these, like, whispers in your head. And they start to kind of form words. At first, it's just noise, and then they start to form words, and it's a lot of, you can't save them. You're not strong enough. You can't do it. Everyone's gonna die. Can you please do a wisdom saving throw?
I would love to do a wisdom saving throw. That's a 11.
You get louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and more the echo.
Add my d6.
Uh-huh.
Is it gonna be worth it?
It could.
Is it gonna be worth it? 17.
Okay, 17. They grow louder and louder. And then you hear Kate playing her song over there. And that cuts through this whispers, this like knowing kind of violin line that she's been working on. Mm-hmm. Cuts through. No effect.
I just start singing along with the music because she's probably been playing this.
Uh-huh.
Med and I know it by heart by now.
Yeah, it's probably been nonstop for like 4 days.
Yeah. So I just sing that into his face.
Nice.
Along with the violin.
Yeah. Oh, and new season and new people. What does Kythele look like? What gear? What are they rocking?
Oh yeah, Kythele is a really tall earth genasi, like of alabaster stone with turquoise, and like not amethyst. Emerald running like through her in different like veins. She is always wearing a headband, like sweatband, and also on her arms she has like the wrist sweatbands as well. Chainmail, short, a couple of different weapons, and a shield. And she's almost always smiling and real buff. Maybe not as buff as the gnome, but we'll deal with the implications of that on her psyche later.
Yeah, you just caught a real quick glimpse of just a super buff gnome rocketing over a waterfall. You're like, oh my gosh.
A buff gnome with a 12-pack? Oh,
holy shit. Alrighty, so the lady vampire, let's give them names. In this kerfuffle, it looks very obvious that they're an item, and you hear the man yell out, Margaret! As she pops out of the water. Let me write down Margaret, because I will forget and give her a different name next turn.
The most vampiric of names.
And she's like, Jebediah! Just another old name.
Well, you did give him a southern
is he
accent.
An Amish vampire? Like, what
yeah, totally. Totally.
It's all the things that they would hate, yes.
But I think that she pops up out of the water and is immediately going to use this as a chance to try and grab hold of... I didn't put Oh, yeah, there it is. I didn't put you in initiative order. You're at the very top. I did. Maggie. So, first is going to punch you with one. Well, actually, it's more of like a grab with like kind of the claws. Let's see if this works. I don't know if that's gonna work. That is 15.
It does not hit.
Okay, just gonna try it one more time anyway. Oh, that one's better. That one is
No.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23.
Hits.
Hits, but she you feel it kind of grab on. You can feel the claws digging in, but it's not enough to super hurt. It more just kind of gets caught up in your jacket and is going to kind of pull you in for a grapple. So she just kind of grabs you and is like right in, that vampire sweet spot of her head is right here.
Rude.
But
You gotta be bending down, like real.
it like picks you up. Just fully picked you up. And then Lemon, your turn. Use half your movement to kind of get up and such, and then deal with what you need.
I will stand up then. And I am hold on, let me look at this map here. Okay. I am going to... Oh man, this could go really bad. I'm gonna try to... Can I charm one of the vampires?
Sure.
Oh wait, no. I changed my mind.
Okay.
Do not want to do that.
Okay.
I am going to...
I like having bad music again.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to firebolt the one that is closest to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it looks like Jebediah's coming in for the grab for you too, so you can just be like,
Right. I have died. Oh, okay. I got a 28.
nice.
20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll, and we'll double your damage.
Kill that vampire.
I might. 35.
Ooh.
Ooh, ow, that hurt. He's still up. That was his first hit, but I mean, it sears him in the face. Like you just get, and I mean, you can now see even like, because I mean, look, I like to think, you know how zombies, like they kind of deteriorate the longer they live. Like vampires too. There's still no blood circulating. I don't understand how they stay pretty forever. That doesn't make sense with science. So, I think it's very easy to just kind of burn some of that skin. You can see, like, the jaw and, like, his teeth and everything as it's just singed, hair gone, and he just kind of looks at you and hisses.
Okay. Do I also get to do a spell, correct? Because that was a cantrip.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was that, if you have a bonus action spell?
Okay.
Or if Firebolt was a bonus action. I don't know what the action economy is for that one.
So I'm pretty sure that I can, as long as it is a cantrip, so I guess we can wait for next turn, I don't mind, but it will always, if it's a cantrip, I will always use it as my bonus action if I have one.
Nice. Cool. Let me see. Let me look real quick, because does it say on there if it is a bonus action? Because I think it's still technically, because some cantrips still take a bit to cast.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's see here.
Trying to.
It says one action. Okay.
So yeah, if you had another cantrip or a spell that's a bonus action, that's the only limitation there.
No issue.
Which I don't know what sorcerer thing you got, since you're new to playing sorcerer.
Right. So I am understanding the sorcery points, which are really cool.
They're cool. I've only got to play sorcerer to like level 5 or 6. But one of the options you could take, I think, is like Quicken spell, in which then you can use the quickened feat to make a action spell a bonus action.
That's right.
Which is cool. So yeah.
Okay.
If you want to use like sorcery points, all that, but I think that is the workaround on sorcerers of being able to like do cool shit.
Then, all right, then I am not going to do anything like that then.
Perfect.
Because I'm going to wait. I've got a plan. I got a plan now.
Got a plan. Perfect. All right. Med, your turn. You see this mess behind you and below you.
Yeah, totally. I just see this smattering of flames and blood and bodies and boat parts.
Yeah. It's just like the little swan head is now like half submerged, floating away.
I'm going to do turn undead. So every undead character within 30 feet of me, and I believe that's all of them, including Cicero, need to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Let's use a Jake die. I love this one. It's so pretty. Okay, let's do Cicero first. Wisdom save. He does have a +6 to his wisdom save. So let's see.
He's got to beat it 15.
All right. That is a 3.
Yay!
All right, let's do Jebediah. Does Jebediah have anything? I feel like they're probably not super wise. Oh, no, they've got a +5. Good on them. Good on them. That's a 19 on the die. Jebediah's fine. Very distracted by the flames. And then, the other chick got a 2. So Margaret and Cicero are turned.
I have questions.
Okay.
What is the CR? Or let me rephrase that. Is the CR rating of Margaret or Cicero 1/2?
No.
Damn. Okay.
They're beefy.
Damn. Okay. Because if it was under one half or under, they would just die.
That's cool. Just literally any normal zombie, you can just be like, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm like, ugh. I just got that at level 5, so if I could use that, I was like, ooh. Okay.
I still
so now that means that Cicero and the Margaret, the Chica, they are turned for 1 minute. So is that 10 rounds?
Yep.
Woohoo. Or until they take damage.
And so they have to just like stay away from you.
They run away from me as far as they can. And for its action, they can only use dash or try to escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. And I think they can't do dodge. Oh, if it has nowhere to go, the creature can use dodge action. But they can't attack. They can't do anything. All they can do is get away from
So basically, for the next action, they have to get away from 30 feet of you. And then they're just like, I don't like that person.
Yeah.
They're weird.
Yeah, they want to get really far away from me.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Anything else?
I think I'm going to do a bonus action as one of the cantrips.
Okay.
Healing word. Probably Kythele, you looking pretty rough again?
Nah, I'm a 24, 27.
What about my new friends that weren't affected? Did they look rough from their boat fall?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I feel like you can see just the gaping teeth wound from Maggie, and then little roughed up from Lemon.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to do a healing word then on, I guess, the one with the gaping wound. So that would be Maggie.
Do lemon first. I'm okay.
I am. Okay, yeah, Med's
I am
pretty
okay.
And I assume, and then I will be redirected and go towards where I'm directed to.
Perfect.
And Lemon, you get 9 points back.
Perfect.
Nice. Alrighty. And then what does Med look like? to these new people.
Med is a 6-foot puffin.
Yes.
So very tall bird. With black feathers and bright orange beak and bright orange eye, like an orange circle around his eyes. He's got baubles on his feathers for little things that he thinks are very cool, specifically like Celtic looking things. He's a cleric, so that has to do with his god. And he's young. This is his first time away from his islands. He was a bird scout, very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and here to heal the world.
Oh, sweet boy. Yeah, so Lemon, you just get healed by a flying 7-foot tall puffin as you've landed in this pit. Jebediah did not fail. I think is going to try and grab Lemon. Still focused on this going on, plus birds above, So let's go for the first grab. That is pretty garbage. Maybe, what's his plus? That's a 15?
That hits.
Alright, he grabs you. So no damage, but he grabs and he's going in for the bite now.
No.
That is literally one more, 16.
Yeah.
Alright, so this one is going to do some damage, and since you are grappled by him, you are currently incapacitated and restrained.
Okay.
As you feel, it's just like the movies say, it's like this like bite and this immediate pain, but then you just like feel this calm kind of take over you, and like all fight or flight is gone as you just like feel this like nice smooth. I feel like you can hear Jebediah's voice. He's gonna have a beautiful little southern drawl as he tells you everything's all right, sweetie. Don't you worry. And you're gonna take some damage. That is 9 piercing. And then that is also 19 necrotic damage. I'm sorry, a lot of 6s.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah, you see Lemon
baby.
just slump. Bit.
Oh no.
That brings us to Kate. That's probably going to do something about this. Standing literally right next to Lemon and seeing this happen. But what exactly do we do? I think she's going to try hideous laughter, so he will drop Lemon. We may still have to do a death save, but at least that'll get them separated. So going to point at this guy, say some cute little Kate joke. Y'all see, we'll let Blair describe her better when she's back next time, but human, kind of average build, this like super red, curly, crazy hair. She's got on like the little like belly dancer, like jingly chains and stuff, and these red ballet slippers, and she's been constantly dancing. She's on point and dancing this entire time, as then she'll say some like, what's the deal with vampires? That is a 2 on the die for him, so he is going to think that's really funny. I think it's a little bit of that, when you're like full, you've had a good meal, you're in a good mood. It's easy to just enjoy yourself. So they are going to fall prone, dropping Lemon into the blood. So Lemon is going underwater. Heads up, everybody nearby. But he's also dropping down. And unable to stand up until he passes an intelligence save again.
Bye-bye, vampire.
But he's underwater, too. I guess he's a vampire. They don't really breathe air, right? I don't know. We'll figure that out. That's Kate. Actually, no, because that was a spell, and healing word is also a spell. She can't do that. But we'll do another bardic. This time to Med.
Hey.
D6 on anything.
I get a plus D6?
Yep. On attacks or ability checks or saving throws.
Nice.
Okay. Goes to Maggie.
How long does that last?
Until you use it. I think it's like
it's a
10
one-time use?
Yeah, 10 rounds, one-time use.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab Lemon and pull her out of the water and up onto like dry land, or out of the blood. I'm sorry, out of the blood, and pull her up onto dry tissue, dry tissue.
Do you wanna come like your direction, so like kind of further away, or like up to where Kate is? North or south?
I'm gonna go up to where Kate is,
Okay.
and like kind of towards where Med is. So I have 40 feet of movement. I know grabbing Lemon's probably going to bring me down to like half that. So as close to Med as I can get her, but also like hopefully keeping them out of damage.
I would say since it's difficult terrain and you're dragging them, getting to there is about 30. So you still have like 10 more if you want to go anywhere else, or if that's kind of good. Then that's about that.
That's good. I am then just going to use whatever is left of my turn to just like stand in between Lemon and Jebediah.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Oh man, I think that Cicero can't do that because he can't get any closer to you, because I think he's already at 30. 15, 20, 25, 30. Mm-hmm. So he can't literally, he can move up or down, but he can't do what I was planning. So I think that instead, for this lair action, or legendary, I guess technically, but it's considered lair, Kythele, you're in his face. Like, he just really wants to mess with you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You feel the ground below you kind of rumble a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you look down and see, it is like straight out of a horror movie when something's like pushing its way through a wall. But it's just like this hand kind of comes up and it just like stretches that kind of like membrane, and it kind of forms around and grabs your hand. And it's going to cast Chill Touch if it hits you. That is
20.
I don't think that's gonna hit then. Let's see. Oh, that's just gonna hit. That is a 21.
Boo.
With his very good spell casting. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it tells me he can do Chill Touch, but then doesn't tell me how much it does. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've got to use that. And he's what level spellcaster? Okay, so it is going to do 8 damage. Necrotic. Cool beans.
But he didn't actually attack. The lair did.
Yep, that was the
right?
lair, which is now your turn.
So does he like what has his demeanor changed since Med did that thing?
I think you saw a moment of when those shadows kind of formed around him, like he was going to do something, and then a little head cock of confusion before then doing what happened. You know, so it's like he seems limited now all of a sudden, but you're not sure to like what capacity.
Okay. I think Kythele like holds up her shield and kind of just like swings the mace in her hand, but she wants to intimidate or persuade, one of the two, and just yell at him, "We want to end this. We want to free people from Heckna." the fight isn't with us and you. Help us.
Okay. I will let you. Just know he has no heart. You're standing in it. So all that is left in this body, from what people are telling you, is sadness and anger and betrayal. It's like a 30 to give any sort of decent feeling in this moment, you know? Like, he is very much a husk of what he once was, which you knew was a caring, wanted to have fun person, which is what got him in this, you know? So it could still be in there. It's just going to be very difficult to pull out.
I get it. I think I am going to go through with it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to do persuasion.
Okay. Did you not 20?
Yes!
So, okay, but what does that bring the total to?
It's technically 25. That's as high as I can get.
Okay. I think you do that. And after this, like, kind of confusion of whatever has just not worked for him, essentially, you hear like his voice now kind of rings out where everyone can kind of hear it now. It's really hoarse. The heartbeat in this room that was just a doom doom is now racing to do this during this kind of fight. And he says, "So, this is what I've been seeking. A lonesome, bitter end that I've earned. If you find and fight Hekna, tell him I will be waiting. It's painful for him to remember what life was like before, and perhaps if he has old attachments or weaknesses, perhaps he feels shame for what's become. It'll be difficult for him to restrain his powers, and I can't stop. I can't stop him. You have to finish this." As then he goes to hit you again on his turn.
Can I lay on hands myself?
Yes.
So I'm gonna spend 11 points to get back up to my max.
Okay. Let's see if he can hit that 20. Nope, that's a 5. He whiffs it. It seems almost like you can see that like black energy that kind of spills out of this like hole where his heart was and on his thing, or like pushing towards. You can almost see him like kind of pull back that hit.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna square up with each other again.
Yep.
Go.
Margaret has to run. Oh, yeah.
Can I yell one more thing?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I think it's basically Med Kate, we have to finish this. Like, have to destroy him. That's it. Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, you're good. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Well, 5 more feet, and Margaret will be the fuck away from you. And I think you see that she kind of, pulls herself out of this water and just scrambles, and it is very like feral cat, kind of like scrambles away and hisses, but doesn't seem like there's anything at a distance that she can really do. in this moment as trying to, like, avoid looking at Med, but angrily looking at the gnomes and Jebediah under the waves.
Jebediah.
Lemon! I need you to do death save, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna die. First game. Love it.
What a mean DM we have.
I know.
Okay, where is it? Why is it not showing up?
I don't know where this on.
I think if you click into the whole, like... Oh, wait, no, it's not there.
Usually it's right there, I thought. It's been a minute. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I mean, you can just do a D20.
Okay. Yep.
10 or higher is a success. Anything lower than that is a fail. Nat 20 gets you 1+.
I got a nat 20.
Nice!
All right. So Maggie and pulls you out of this water. What is blood? It's gross. It's not. You're like covered in it. It's like a freaking horror movie. It's like
Right,
Carrie.
my yellow hair is like orange.
Yeah. Maggie, you pull Lemon out, looking at them, just, you know, a little bit of rage, a little bit of panic in this moment, and it's like in a movie too, of where it's just like like spits out some like blood as Lemon, you sit back up with one hit point, like,
all right.
That was your turn. Is there anything you'd like to say as you are up?
No.
Just like
I'm gonna I'm just like dry heaving, like like get it out.
Oh my God, this is so bad. Med, it is you.
Okay. I am going to do Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And I think, yep, everyone. Ooh, Kythele, are you within 30 feet of me?
I am, but I can't be healed any more than I am.
Okay.
So.
Okay. That's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and.
Unless I can have my max HP back.
Nope. Not yet.
Oh, let me do it. Healing word. Oh god. Okay, I'll just do healing word is 2d8 plus 8. I'll just do it the old fashioned way. Roll. Ooh. So that's 19 points to everyone around me.
Nice.
And then and then I think as a bonus action, I am going to do my spiritual weapon, and I am within range of our friend here.
Nice.
So how does this work? Do I have to roll to hit? Oh, I do. Okay. Make a melee attack. Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna have like a cool token we can use somewhere. Okay, this was technically for Mass Effect for a drone, but now this little drone is your spiritual weapon.
Where's yes? Okay. I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do a 1d6. So here's that 13 plus my 1d6.
Nice.
That makes it 17. Does that hit him?
That will hit. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Get in.
And that's going to be max damage of 12.
Yay!
So he is no longer going to run away anymore, because now he's been hit.
All right.
But I was told we need to get shit done. And Bird Scout's honor, you do your shit.
Alrighty. That brings it to Jebediah, who's just laughing. Let's see if he can pass his intelligence save. That's a nat 1. He's still
Nope.
laughing. What is the deal with vampires? Falls under the blood. Kate, I guess. Everyone seems pretty much better healed, right?
I hope so. Lemon, you were the one just about out. Are you looking good now?
Yeah. Do you need another healing word at all, or is Lemon good to go?
I mean, I'm okay.
Cool.
I won't not take healing.
I
I
just
am
don't
not
want
100%. So
Yeah, it's just like if Kate gets hit by that thing that hit Kythele the first time, that will kill Kate, and then her max HP will be down, and then she won't live again. And I don't want to do that to Blair while she's not here. I'll murder her character in front of her. Damn it! All right, she'll healing word for Lemon. She'll just be like, oh, okay, hi. That is a D4. Can I just roll it? No. Okay. Let's roll here. Hey, that's a 4 plus 3, 7.
all right.
Cool. Okay. Does she have any more bardics? Una mas bardic. She'll give you the bardic as well, Livin. So you get an extra d6 to add on any saving throw, ability score, attack at any point you wish. And that is that on that. Okay. Then back to Maggie Ann. Your friend is alive.
Yay! Alright, with her being alive, I'm going to turn all of my rage to the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pile that is Jebediah, and I am going to smack him in his head, because I don't get to do that often with my hammer.
Yes. If you want, I will let you cold shot it. Because sometimes you just really want to do a lot of damage. I'm going to use some cyberpunk rules of where you're going to have a -5 to it.
Okay.
But I'll essentially let you have max damage.
With it. I'm with it. I'll do it. Also, I completely forgot. Evidently, I have 2 hits per... Like, I have 2 full attacks per turn.
Oh, there you go.
I have not been using.
Alrighty.
Oh, no! It was a nat 1.
No.
It's real, like, he's under this water at this point, and, you know, hitting into water, even for as buff as you are, is a little difficult, and it just kind of just fully whiffs it.
Attack again. Use your second attack.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say, she's just gonna, like, this time just out, like, very frustrated, just, like, slam the hammer down into him, just like, ah! Let's see. Does anger do better for her? Is she not? She's the thinking was too much. It's okay.
Great.
It was the thing. I rolled a 15.
Nice. Yep. That'll hit.
23 hit.
That'll hit. Alright. What is that sweet damage? And it's +2 for rage, right?
It's 12 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, so he's still going to be laughing, but now he has advantage on a saving throw with the damage, but still incapacitated. Alrighty. That then brings us to I don't think any of these their actions currently are gonna be something he does. So Kythele.
Me again?
It's you again.
Aw. I'm sorry. sir, but I'm going to beat your ass now.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I lied. There is a lair action he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was
He
surprised.
disappears from in front of you. You get this, like, kind of like, his shoulders kind of slump a little as he disappears begrudgingly and appears here. Kythele.
You son of a bitch. I yell out real, me. I think I can get to him?
Probably, because he Misty Step, which is 30 feet, so.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway I slice it, I can get back over to him. So, I will attack him again.
Okay.
With my mace. Does 15 hit?
Just hits.
Sweet. I will spend my last second spell slot. So straight damage is 6, and then my 4 on top of it. 21 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
With my feet, I'm gonna pull him 5 feet back to here.
Okay.
And then I will attack.
You notice as you, like, pull him back with that, it's very easy, and you notice that it doesn't get bogged down by that water, as you now see that he's hovering, like, about 4 inches off the ground at all times.
Mm-hmm. Great. Can I do that more than once a turn? Once per turn. Okay. And then I will hit him with my second attack.
Okay.
16?
That will hit.
Normal. No smite. 6 points. 6 points damage.
6, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. That then brings it to Cicero. You see he holds up his baton and kind of like leading like a little like marching band kind of show, does a little movement, and the heartbeat beats with it, and then he spins it over his head. That's like black energy circulating around like basically almost this entire area, but specifically where all of you are. Let me make a check to see what check y'all have to beat. Oof.
No.
I don't like any of this.
24. I need you all to please roll a okay, hold on. Let me see. I need everybody to real quick make a performance check as you feel this beat, and it's like a little infectious.
It was on 24.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
9.
14.
Okay. So anyone less than a 15.
Ugh.
Was that everybody? Or was that
Everyone but Lemon.
Lemon? Oh, I gotta do Blair, but that's a natural 16 on the die, and she's made for performance, so Kate is fine. Mm-hmm. Kate immediately starts like playing music with it, and like bumping her little hips to make the jingles go, and performs. And Lemon, you even find yourself doing a little, you know, we'll just call it, you know, like a free amount of fire. Of just like you feel a little like you should perform, while the rest of you are just watching, confused in stunned silence as you are all stunned for a round.
Fuck. Shit.
Which Margaret just hisses. She can't get closer to Med. Takes five feet back, and it's just like Yelling at Jebediah to get his ass up. It's not that funny. Oh my god. Can we please go? This is not what I signed up for today.
I love that.
Then, Lemon, you can act as freely as you wish because you felt kind of compelled as part of this performance.
Okay. So are the vampires are trying to leave? Is that what I'm understanding here?
That's what Margaret wants to do because she physically cannot get closer.
Okay.
But Jebediah is still laughing, and we'll see what he decides.
Excellent. I am going to probably move. If over here is an option, or is it just inside that?
Yeah, just I like the lighter red.
Okay. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
Get some space. And then I'm going to all right, I am going to cast magic missile on Cicero.
Okay.
I'm gonna do second level.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll that sweet damage. He has nothing to stop it.
So it's 5.
Okay. So you get to do it per 3 dart.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so do your damage.
Okay.
Per 3 subturns.
3 and 4.
Okay. Yeah, they all just kind of ping right onto him. He kind of, shakes, definitely feeling it a little more. You can see that kind of bits of his robe are falling apart a little bit. Some of his kind of skin is breaking away, and just that black smoke oozes out wherever there's kind of an opening. Then that takes it to Med. You are stunned, which let me double check the stun condition. I think it's just you're there. I love how my Google knows. I literally wrote stun. It's like stun D&D 5e. Yeah,
It listens to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Right, that was the official. I'm stunned. You are incapacitated. You cannot move or speak. Can't move and can speak only flatteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So you're just kind of chilling, thinking that Kate is doing such a great performance.
So I can't attack other creatures?
Correct. You cannot move.
Alright. Just flying.
I would assume. Or does that mean you literally can only move? Or you only
If I can move, I want to move the fuck away.
No, move is for sure a no-go, but I'm wondering if it says oh wait, stun creature's incapacitated. Let's see if that gives me more. I think that is when it's you can't take actions or reactions. So you're incapacitated and you can't move.
So I'll probably just lower myself down to watch the performance.
Jebediah is gonna make a save again. This time with advantage since he's been hit. Let's see if he stops thinking jokes are funny. That is a 4 and a 5 on the die. I don't think that is enough to freaking save.
Vampire's just dead.
He just thinks it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that a whopping 6. So he's still laughing. Margaret is threatening a divorce. She's so pissed that he won't just get up. And then that goes to Kate, who I guess will just I guess she's just gonna hit Cicero. I've kind of drained her spells. So I'll let her kind of walk up here. That is a rapier attack. 13 does not hit. will bonus action. She'll hit with her dagger. It's just a straight thing there. That is 18. That one will hit. It's only going to be a D4 though. 2. Chipping away. Then that goes back to Maggie Ann, who I think failed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you're chilling. I think with that flare action, Cicero disappears again from in front of you, Kythele, and reappears on this side of Med. And it is your turn. Did you fail?
I failed.
You failed. I am so sorry. Med, you're about to get smacked.
Damn it.
With his baton.
No.
And he's not going to do any tricky things. He's just going to hit you with advantage with all of his attacks instead of doing any spell.
Am I no longer stunned after my round?
Yeah. I think, what did I say? Stunned until the end of its next turn. So after Cicero goes, to be unstunned.
Sorry, Med.
That is a 19 plus a lot to hit on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17 plus a lot to hit on the second one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 15 on the third.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't. Leave Med alone. I'm back here.
Okay. It was pretty shitty as compared to what it could have been on the die, but that's a lot of pluses. Hold on.
I refuse this reality.
Can we refuse this math she's about to do?
I know.
I just can't.
Tay,
37 total.
Math is bad, Tay. Oh no.
Woo! I'm down.
No!
Yep. You can just see him, like, upset by what is happening. But I would say, Kythele, since you've been up close and personal and watching, like, this black smoke has almost, like, fully, like, congealed as, like, a second skin on him. And it seems like it is force-being. Like, it is literally this anger, this, like, betrayal manifested. And while his head and his demeanor doesn't seem like he wants to do this anymore, this magic is, like, forcing him to just lash out literally by hitting. And that is Kythele's down. Lady Vamp's gonna run back in. I mean, not Kythele. Med is down. Lady Vamp's gonna run back in. And just kick him. Like, what the fuck, man? With her movement. Lemon. It is up to you.
Okay. Knowing I can't do anything to help the person that just went down, I'm going to cast. Oh man, I'm real nervous about this. I'm gonna cast Fireball. But before I do that, I would like to use sorcery points, and I want to use the Careful spell.
Nice.
So I'm going to allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed on a saving throw of a spell I cast. So I'm going to say, my group of people, and that's it.
That is great. So all 3 of these baddies are going to be in this blast. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Is that a range spell? Is it?
Hold on. Gotta find it. Yeah, it's up to 150 feet, but you have to succeed on a dex saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me do Cicero, which may come to some surprise. Not super dexterous. He just floats. So let's see. That is a 3 on the die for Cicero.
Yes.
We're going to have a disadvantage on Jebediah because he's still prone laughing. That is a 15 on the die.
Nope.
With no bonuses to dex. So does that still pass or fail?
It's a fail.
Okay. And
It's
then...
a dex of 16, sorry.
16, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then, Margaret. That's an 11. All 3 of them.
Ah, yeah, all right.
Yes. So go ahead and roll that ungodly amount of damage.
Yes.
Fireball.
It was 23. I think. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
It's 8d6.
You
Lots of 2s.
throw this out, and you watch both of the vampires vaporize. Like,
Excellent.
you see bones, and then it just disintegrates. As Margaret's final words were, Jebediah, you son of a bitch, I can't believe you. And then they die. She's so angry to her final breaths. Cicero still stands.
Okay.
For anyone that saw stream, holy cow. Still stands. But all of the clothes on him have just, like, gone up in flames. And you just see these embers. You can see, like, flames are essentially, like, licking up him constantly as he is actively on fire floating here. Not looking great.
That's my turn.
Awesome.
All right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Med, I need you to do a death save, please.
Yes, you do.
No.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Come on, Med.
18, so that's a
Okay,
success.
that's one success.
Yes.
Kate, I think, is just going to rush in to Med and use her last spell slot I was saving. Actually, she has 2. She's the second level and a first level. And, like, picks Med's head out of the water and will do a second level cure wound, or healing word. I'm so sorry, that was 2 frickin' ones, but that's okay, you're alive with 5 HP.
Yay! Okay.
That's so rude.
Alive is alive.
Alive is alive, yeah, and Kate's just kind of, like, cradling your head out of the water.
Okay, so I'm alive.
You're
Yay!
Okay.
I'd have been so sad if I died, because I've been dying to play Med for like 2 months, you guys. While we were on like hiatus. If you killed me on the first game back, my innocent little bird scout.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've got to knock people down, and I'm about to do it twice, and it's just gives me a little evil GM heart. Beats a little quicker. Let's see. Okay, so that goes back to Maggie Ann.
I'm unstunted.
You are unstunted.
I am going to. He would be in the middle of the water. I'm going to run my way out to Cicero.
Okay.
And I am be like, "Hi, I'm Maggie," and just start swinging.
Yes.
You just hear the hi.
He's courteous.
What the sound like comes out of his like chest hole. It's real weird.
Oh no. 27.
Yeah.
Hickeys.
We're gonna smack hopefully somewhere close to that chest hole and do 14 points of damage.
You run up, and I mean, he's floating about 4 inches off of the water, and you're like chest high in the water, and you just like run and swing up and just barely get him like right in the like belly, and he falls back. The smoke and everything kind of circle around, like pull out of the staff and circle around him, and it looks like it's trying to like make its way back in him, but instead dissipates as he just lays there floating on this murky, thick, blood-like water. Kythele,
Yes.
you start to see images in your head. Like you're like something probably not you've not experienced before, you know, having this like flash, this memory, and everything kind of goes dark, and you're focusing on these images in your head. And it's very similar to what Kate had gotten of this story of Cicero, who once, you know, was a Master of Ceremonies. There was a fun carnival. All times are fun. Heckna was there. They were partners. This circus, or this carnival, was a place of fun. You saw the train coming in and the parade welcoming people in the day, and then the parade at night bringing everyone back to the train and them leaving. You then see this one night, that bright red moon, you know, like kind of that blood moon, that weird color, and a fight happening between Cicero and Heckna. Visibly looks different. You know, in the previous image you saw, it was more happy-go-lucky jester, and this one, he has some of those traits that he does now of, you know, the sinister eyes on the mask and just not looking quite right. And you see that this fight happening, and you see Cicero kill Heckna during this fight, and Heckna drop. It changes again, and you now see Cicero. It's dark, it's kind of rainy one night, just walking through the tent, the like tent area, and Heckna comes back around the corner with Sophie in tow. You don't hear anything as you see the lips and everything moving, but you can feel that shock and that awe, and you can see like the hurt on this like animated kind of mask of Heckna, and this is kind of what you're gathering was the point that broke Heckna's heart when it came to Cicero. And then you see that with Sophie's help, Heckna defeats Cicero, and that's when they take his heart, create this whole thing, and trap him in there. You then see a flash of this looks like long in time, long before even you, like, you know, it's like watching an old black and white film of just how everything looks outdated, and it's been a while, and you see Heckna looking kind of jovial and looking more human-esque, more normal proportions and everything, sitting with a man. The name Otto comes into your head, and you notice that this seems to be a mentor of sorts. And you kind of hear Cicero's words again that he had said to you of it's painful for him to remember what life was like before. That maybe there is some humanity in there, and that's his weakness. You hear, make sure I'm giving you all the things.
Can I ask for clarification?
Yes.
You said near the end Cicero was fighting with a Hecna that was already somewhat transformed.
Yes. Yeah, like both. This is the only time Hecna looks super different. Previously, it was just like his jester outfit was happy, and then now it was like that little kind of twisted, like attitude-y vibe to it when Cicero killed him.
Is there anywhere in like what plays out in my head of when Sophie arrives and where she falls in this timeline?
I think that maybe you would, thinking about that, like, you would notice flashes, because, you know, it'll kind of flash fast forward, and then something that kind of seems important flash, and then do that. You would see that she was around in the time period in which Cicero has now telling you that he's killed Hector. You would see that she was kind of there. So she was involved in some way previous to this. And then I think the last flash that you get before it closes is the large bug-like monstrosity animals that you had once saw Hecna riding one in the Carnival, and then one you had saw in the kind of the naughty corner there by the petting zoo, that you now know as being a Snout and Miradon. Those are their names. You see them, and you hear Cicero. Sorry, Matt's also playing D&D and being loud. I believed I had him. I watched life depart from his eyes. Hard as that was, I saw his body destroyed. For a moment, just a moment, the skies, the stars, and the moon itself dripped red with blood. Remembering that red moon, and it looks now more sinister than just a reddish color sky. But then I saw him anew, drawing himself out from his way-begotten pet. How could I have been so naive? As long as Snout and Miradon live on, so does he. And you see, like, full-on Pacific Rim style, like, Hecna coming out of the scales of this, like, creature with Sophie nearby.
Wow.
And then it flashes, and you hear just the plop as his staff hits the water, and his body floats on, slowly just disintegrating as it goes.
That was a lot for Kythele. She's gonna look very confused for a few minutes. But she's going to go to Med and lay on hands, like immediately. Because not until Med is the person that she would tell all these things to, and Med needs to be up.
I think Kate will also do another, her last second level healing word, just to give you a little more. Seven more.
And 14 from me.
And then Kate will look to y'all and kind of offer one more first level, if anyone needs healing. And also Med, if y'all are good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull Med onto
5 more to
out
Med.
of the river.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Thanks for coming when you did. That was one hell of a fight. Fireballs are amazing. I love them.
Lemon is the literal best.
I love everything about you. She's just said.
the fireballs actually probably helped cauterize some of the wounds, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Seal those up. It's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like that was about the time that Med woke up, was just poof, everything exploding, and like Kate just holding Med, like, whoa.
What is going on?
I'm Lemon. This is my sister.
Maggie would like take a step forward and like in the most dramatic and like showman way forward, like bow and be like, I am the marvelous Maggie Ann. How are you?
Again, I love everything about this. I'm Kythele, and she stands and puts her fists on her hips. And these are my friends. And she gestured to Med. And to
Med
Kate.
is, because y'all are like literally half his size, so he's gonna be like, hi, you are perfect size.
I feel like Kate's like river dancing now.
Yeah.
She's just splashing in the water.
So we can see Maggie Ann's 12-pack. Med is gonna squat down, like get on his hands and knees and like inspect, like how does it all fit on that
Maggie
torso?
Ann is just gonna like walk up to Med's legs, wrap like bear hug the bottom, and just like lift him up. It's just gonna be like. Then she'll just like very gently put him back down and just be like, I work really hard.
Oh my god, he's gonna love it. He's gonna be so impressed and just want to know all about you. And then, oh, my friend here, Kythele, you guys need to talk gym routines because
I was going to ask. I think
that was amazing. Lemon, your magic. Who is your god? And they're gonna talk. He's going to talk to you, Lemon, about your source of magic, because his is from Aditi. So, like, where's your source from? You know, he's heard of sorcerers, maybe even met one, but like never seen anything that you've done before.
Yes. That's a good question. Well,
you just read a bunch, or did like someone give it to you? Like, were you born that way? Could you do fireballs as an infant? Like, the questions just do not
It was. And I'm
stop.
like, it was innate. I was born this way.
You could do fireballs as an infant?
Not a baby, I don't think. I have no recollection, of that.
Oh
so.
my god, a little magic missile!
Med is very curious. And this is Kate. Kate is everything to us. And always moving. Always.
It's like dancing. River stomping now.
Are there Heckna posters in here?
They're not.
That's
You look
good.
around, you do see that Cicero's baton now kind of like
I wanted to-
washes up on the shore as the last bit of his body kind of disintegrates as it gets close to that little waterfall that goes. You see another boat or two have now like plummeted over, this time a little more smoothly, seeing as there wasn't combat on them, and as they've kind of hit the water, but one of them gets shot up straight in the air as this last little bit of Cicero's body disintegrates and a geyser of water shoots up. You see that, or you can feel the whole place shaking. This thudding that had stopped. Now the whole place is just rumbling, and you can see the walls are now bleeding, just oozing down these walls as everything is shaking, little bits and pieces of like membrane falling from the sky.
I should probably get out of here.
I say we make Med. I think we go straight to the boring room. Will you two come with us? It's one of the only safe places here.
Yes.
Okay.
You see the like where it's been dripping is now starting to wither and decay and almost dry up, and little bits of it. It's like just raining little dry skin.
Great.
I will grab the baton, but make sure everybody gets out first.
Okay. So you have pretty much this waterfall at the end going towards the west side that you can see immediately. Would y'all like to jump over, take a boat? What's our vibe?
How
big is the waterfall? Like,
how far down do we go?
It seems about as far as the one that came into this room was.
Okay.
oh, so not great. Med will lean down to Maggie. Miss Marvelous, would you like a ride down?
Can you take both Lemon and I?
I would come back.
You can take Lemon.
I would come back. I would take you down and fly back up, then get Lemon, then fly down. Do you want me to take Lemon first? I just think that I want to ask you first, because if I just pick you up and you don't want that, you will hurt me. And I don't want that.
I mean, you're not wrong. But Lemon should go first, just in case anything, goes wrong. They're a little bit more tender to the touch.
All right. He goes over to you, Lemon. Lemon, would you like a ride down? And he kind of extends this wing to kind of hoist you up on his back. If you'd like. If you just want to tumble down
No.
like a boulder, that's fine too.
No, a ride would be great.
Okay, he's gonna take Lemon down to the safe side on the other side of the
You
waterfall.
Grab Lemon and go, and you kind of go, and it looks like it's about a 50-ish foot drop after a bit, but it's very dark. And then you notice as you're kind of going that you're like, okay, I've been flying for a little bit, and it's very dark, and then you just see this bright light, and then both of you appear outside of the Tunnel of Love on the beach.
Beach?
Yeah. Kythele and Kate and Maggie, you wait for a second. Everything is crumbling. It's like you're having to actively dodge things, and Lemon and Med are not coming back. You've been waiting and waiting, and they're not here.
Get out!
Oh, no!
Where's the
Split the party. Oh, God.
Maggie's gonna look at Kate and Kythele and be like, "You guys ready to jump?"
Yeah, it's you can even see the walls are starting to kind of shrink in a little bit on you.
Hurry!
Can I help Kate in any way?
Yeah. If we have to make a check, if you want to help wrangle around, I'll give her advantage.
Okay. I am ready if you are.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, and Maggie's just gonna full on swan dive off the side. Just
You run, both of you. You've got kind of Kate held on. You swan dive off, and you just have a quick minute of, oh shit, as you just see black. You see nothing as you were diving, and not because it's so dark. It's because there is nothing.
Oh,
until suddenly there is a flash of light. Just because you did a swan dive, could you do a dex save for me real quick? Kythele and Kate, you are kind of held onto each other and boom, 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 and kind of wash up on the shore outside of where the Tunnel of Love was, kind of near the trees. You see just about 10 feet over Med and Lemon, what?
I got an 18.
Okay, you're good.
Wow.
You are doing this swan dive, and it's really bright for a second, and it's a little blinding, but then you see you're going head first towards the sand, and you tuck and roll at just the right time. You kind of pop back up on the beach and look around. Good. You'll see that the Tunnel of Love, which for our new players is an actual anatomical heart, because it is Cicero's heart that he was then trapped into. But the tunnel of shudders letting out this low aching groan. You can see that the river that's kind of around it is like kind of pulsing. This like the river pulses. How can it pulse and then also be stagnant?
It looks like I would imagine it
There's
looks
like
like the glass from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there you go. And you can see that this whole kind of ride contracts viciously before it just like sags and withers in the moonlight. It almost resembles a collapsed figure, like a humanoid figure, before it then crumbles into dark red powder. And you can smell the stench of like hot iron on the air. You see that just a little ways around this lake, river, moat area that is now dried up, just kind of a little divot in the dirt. You see Dimples and Freckles, the two clown workers. They were halflings, I believe. Just kind of look at each other, real surprised, and then look back at it, and then shrug their shoulders and pull out some like tickets and like run off towards the Midway, like super just excited. It seems that they no longer have a job. They can just go have fun, like unbothered fully. But you kind of gather yourselves. You are currently, now that it is gone, kind of just out on the edge. You have to kind of walk to this wooded pathway to get to this area. We'll say it is getting closer to nighttime now. So it is getting really, really dark. Not that it's ever very bright here. It's kind of that weird time doesn't ever seem quite right. But are y'all still wanting to book it back to the hostel?
I would like to rest to get some...
I mean, we could either go talk to Locke, like, right now, or we can go to the boring room and talk to our friends first. Our new friends. Because y'all on some shit now. Just, you were involved in a thing that I'm so sorry that you were involved in, but now you're involved in it, and we'll tell you what's going on.
I want to go to boring rooms so that we're all on the same page before we go to Locke. I don't want to I don't want Locke to think that we don't know what we're doing. He shouldn't know that.
I'm happy with that. I would like to be caught up to speed.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. I can pick up one of the gnomes if you want to pick up the other, and we could run fly there.
Oh, you better ask before you just be picking up people.
I was going to ask. I was gonna.
Do you see the hammer on that one? Like, oh my god!
You think I haven't been noticing?
Like, I'm not a size queen, but
you keep looking at their 12-pack, and
how does it fit? How does it fit?
It's making me feel jealous in ways I don't really want to talk. Anyway, would you guys? Lemon, can I carry you?
Yes. Lemon is just always so emphatically happy. So, like, yes.
Miss Marvelous, would you like to be flown, carried, or walk on your own accord?
I would love to be flown this time. I missed out last time. There was a whole portal, and I missed my chance.
Okay, yeah, so Med is going to, since his flying speed is twice the walking, he's gonna like and like go back and forth and like be all fancy about it.
And he's having the time of her life.
Lemon gets just like a one-way express ticket to the hostel.
Are you moving double speed? Like, do I have to keep up with you? Moving double speed?
Oh, you do you. I'm trying to impress the two gnomes, especially the one with the 12-pack. So I'm going.
Well, the one with the 12-pack is on my back.
I know, but that's why I have to beat you back.
She can still see how fast she goes.
Gotcha.
I have to go faster than you.
Okay.
This is how I know to impress people. It's the only thing I know.
I thought you could just do like a push-up challenge or something.
Oh, we will. You think you're going to get some sleep tonight? No, we're going to be working out all night.
Trying to play catch up. All right.
Kate's just like doing like little sachets and leaps. Just
Yeah.
like, woo, falling behind.
I'll see you guys eventually. Bye.
Yeah, little spins. Gets distracted for a minute and breaks the like marionette at the ticket booth again, and then comes.
Oh God, that poor marionette.
No, so you then make it to the hostel, which, here, let me see if I can find our original description here so we can just relive the fun. You see that this is a 2-story inn made of mismatched woods, hastily constructed to form a narrow building that leans slightly to the right. Embedded on the building's facade are windows of various shapes and sizes. There is a hot pink door that is covered in half-eaten candy and gum. A record of thousands upon thousands of revelers sticking their gum to the peeling wood. Above the door is a flickering neon sign illuminating only the M-E in the words welcome. To the left of the building is a wooden sign that reads hostile in large red letters. There's a line through the word and hostile has been hastily scrawled beneath it. The faint sound of shouting and commotion spill from the open door as you come in, and there are some revelers. We'll say it's about the time the game show has wrapped up, so people are like making their way out. You see they're laughing, eating popcorn. The four y'all new characters here, you've been around for a bit, so you probably know of the hostel. You've probably been in here a good bit yourselves. It is looking particularly nice because as our wonderful marionette Ramona has been cleaning, the crew here has been helping her actually move and clean separate spots of the building, because usually she would just get stuck on a loop and dust one shelf. Everything's now like actually vacuumed and dusted. It's very interesting. She's made her way through. But you quickly kind of scoot past.
We don't have time to move her right now.
Yeah. I think like right now she's probably in the process of like chasing one of the little children in the candy corn that's like rolling around with like one of the keys to the room. And she's just like walking around trying to catch it.
Med's gonna walk and talk to Ramona. Ooh, this is nice, and then just keep going.
Thank you. Oh God. And another one like grabs another key and she's to like run after it. But you walk up and you pass doors that one looks like the entrance to a game show, like what's behind door number 3, that kind of thing. One of them has balloons and streamers and all sorts of stuff hanging up all around it. Another one has like this like whole space theme painted on it. Another one, as you pass, looks like it's got these kind of trees that make an arch around it, and the door is like this painted night sky and like mountainy area. And then y'all walk up to just like that door, you know, just like normal wooden door, iron doorknob, just a normal key. Kythele opens it. Y'all walk in, and inside is just like a hotel room. It's got 2 like beds, plain like blue comforters, white walls, 1 window. It's got like a little clothes rack and like that's it, 1 hanger on it. It's pretty boring, but no Heckna posters in sight as y'all sneak in and shut the door. Kate will start playing some little song as you all pop in here.
Yeah. So, where have you guys been hiding? Where'd you come from?
How long have you been here?
We just kind of showed up.
Sounds better.
How long is a bit of a mystery? I don't think it's been that long. Lemon, do you know?
Well, as I have kind of come to understand, time is irrelevant here. But it's not been long, I don't think.
Okay. We haven't been here that long either, but long enough to make waves.
I think as this conversation's happening too, y'all even kind of note in, how long have I been here? You've lost track of how many nights it's been. Like, as hard as you try to think, you're like, I don't know how long I've been here either, really. It's been a bit.
So, have you guys figured out, like, the Heckna posters follow you and all that jazz?
Yeah, we ran into somebody named Zephyr, and they told us.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
And they told us that they figured out that we were stuck. Well, Lemon figured out we were stuck, and then Zephyr told us that you guys might need some help, and that together, hopefully, maybe we'll make it out, because that can happen, right?
Like, we can get out, right?
Right.
That's the goal. That is currently the goal. To get out of here. Do we know who Zephyr is?
That was Nikki's character, the Tabaxi fortune teller.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So things are complicated. Matt, I'll let you explain.
So, yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, there's Zephyr, so she knew Pinky. Okay. So, yeah, Heckna's the leader. You can't leave. Going into the forest is deadly. The posters follow you. We just killed his, former best friend. Slash Heckna's murderer.
Lover.
Were they lovers?
It seems pretty complicated. I'm invested.
Yeah. Somehow, so Heckna wasn't always this way. And somehow he got, really just messed up. And then there's this group, the Choo-Choos, who are trying to escape by building the train. So, that's how people used to get here, was the train. And I don't know if you've seen the old train station. That's where Zephyr would kind of hang out sometimes. And so that's, we're trying to get all these components. That's why, so we were actually in the Tunnel of Love talking to Cicero, trying to find a chair, which I guess Heckna took. Bitch move. But we've got a couple of things. We were told by some people that we need 5 items, and we have 2 of them. We still need the chair, which was in the Tunnel of Love, an engine, which is in the Ferris wheel, and the bumper to the train, which I don't know where it is.
Like a full-on bumper car, or just the bumper?
I think the front of the train, just what
okay.
has bumper. In my mind, I'm thinking, in the train where they've got the pointy things to cut through. That's what I'm thinking, but it could be the butt bumper. I'm not sure. And this is all under the assumption that once we get all these things, that it's actually going to work.
Yeah.
We do know that Locke, he's sort of like Zephyr, and he hasn't been corrupted, but he cannot leave his little lost and found trailer. Oh. But he's a friend.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of friends here?
There's a few people that aren't 100% on the Heckna train. And unfortunately, 2 of them have been taken back. Maybe are dead.
You talking about Pinky?
Pinky and Marlowe?
Mm-hmm.
Might be dead, might be going through some awful experiment.
So is what happened to Cicero going to happen to them?
I think something maybe...
I wouldn't say that bad. I mean, he took Cicero's heart and made a horror house out of it. That's some high-level hate.
This is more
really personal.
Yeah. It's like stabbing someone's face, you really hate them.
They probably did date.
Yeah,
you're probably right.
Yeah. No, this is more kind of just changing them to be more like Heckna.
Oh.
and to be like on the outside, always happy that they are here at the carnival. And sometimes you can tell that it's not what they really want. I download to everybody the just information I got from Cicero at the end. And in that, also explaining, or having Kate explain what she saw the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Which was, helped
Yeah, a lot of the same. That one was more brief and emotional as Cicero was like getting jeered by Hecna in front of y'all. But that same gist of Hecna used to be just awesome, and him and Cicero were bros, and they ran this place, and it was fun. And then Hecna decided he wanted these more maniacal things, and now, thanks to from Kate's, just kind of figured there was some betrayal that caused Cicero to be thrown into this general thing, and that's why he was there. But now, thanks to Kate's visions, no, Cicero killed Hecna. Sophie and something with those pets brought Hecna back to life, and then that's why they stole his heart and trapped him in it, because they felt sad and betrayed. And now all Cicero got to experience for the rest of his day was anger and betrayal.
So we're trying to kill Hecna and or build this train, which has this, it's like made of moonstone or something, some of the components are, which allow it to transport to other planes, which I think clearly we are not in the normal plane.
Yeah. We're not even from the same place.
That's true.
Never jumped planes before, to the best of my knowledge. So I guess there's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
Lemon is very invested in this, and they are listening, but she kind of like gets real tight-lipped when y'all start talking about that.
Oh, and then so Med is going to take that as feelings of insecurity. If he sees you, he'll be like, he's gonna tell you, oh, by the way, a lot of people here are undead, so if you have any like undead magic, it's really good here, and like trying to like bolster Lemon up, like, you got this, you can do this, I saw the amazing things you did. He's gonna completely read it however he wants.
Sweet buddy.
Awesome. I love that.
Oh, he's so sweet.
This is like the most positive D&D party I think I've ever played in. I love it.
Definitely the most positive character I've ever played, so.
We're trying not to be murder hobos in this one.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it so much.
We try.
And Lemon is going to look at Med and be like, thank you for your vote of confidence.
You got it. And then he's gonna go over. He's gonna talk about like some of the stuff that he's done that's worked.
Nice.
Like the churn undead. Like there's this really cool one.
I think Kythele, just trying to be cool, is like, or you can beat the crap out of them. That works too.
Maggie would just walk over and be like, "That's what I do," and just like literally staring up, and like, move a lot of muscle.
So do you. Let's talk about your regimen. And I think Kythele just like gets down on her knees and like just starts talking about athletics.
Awesome.
Pulls out a notebook, and it's not like written directions, it's just like all sketches. It's like sketches of workout routines.
Oh yeah. Talking about carbs and protein. Oh yeah.
I would say I imagine it has like max reps that you do.
Yes.
I personally know nothing about working out, but like it would be quite impressive. Like
Yeah.
Awesome. So you'll kind of catch everybody up on what's going on, realize you're on the same page. Are you wanting to long rest? It's a couple went down, lots of spells. I know Kate is tapped.
I would love a long rest.
I would love my hit points to be back at their max.
They will be after a long rest.
Yeah.
Y'all notice that there's like little trundles under these beds. So y'all can kind of like pull them out, and it just makes like one big giant, like multi-leveled, like really shitty mattresses, but you know, it works. Situation. And y'all are able to rest with the visions, memories, everything kind of floating in your head, and having this, deal with near death for two of y'all, seeing momentarily what the other side was like, and start the next day anew. And let's go ahead and wrap it there. So with whatever venture y'all decide to do next time, we'll have Kate. We'll have a full party.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh boy, oh boy.